Hello everyone, this is Jin, a TCM practitioner and instructor in Victoria, BC, Canada. Here is my online class for pathology. This class is specially for TCM students. The book we used I put below here. I can help the students to study and review for the class. Okay, let's start. Then we're talking about hepatitis B. So hepatitis B is hepatitis B virus infection. There are different viruses. Because they both cause liver infection, thus we name it pretty similar here. So infected area still liver. But hepatitis B is a little bit different with hepatitis A. We say hepatitis A only causes acute infection, but hepatitis B can cause the acute infection and also can cause the chronic infection. Means some hepatitis B kind of patient can cure it. Some hepatitis B kind of patient, they are not totally cured. They change into chronic infection in there. So hepatitis B transmission way is a little bit different with hepatitis A also. Hepatitis A we talking about from stool to the mouth, like from our digestion systems transmitted. But hepatitis B virus transmitted mainly through the blood and possible coming from other body fluid like saliva. So that's some people got infections, that kind of transmission. But blood is the main way. Like many years ago, people don't understanding why the hepatitis B transmit. So that's when people have emergency, they need a transplant for the blood. They just make a blood type matching. We know blood type, we have ABC, ABO, AB. So they just try to matching blood type. They didn't test for other illness if the donator, if they have some illness. Later on, a lot of people receive blood, and then they got hepatitis B infection. And after that, like right now, if some people try to donate some blood, they must be do some like a laboratory test, including hepatitis B and including we talked about HIV before. So that kind of blood transmission kind of illness, they must be tested before like people donation for the blood. In case like illness transmitted by the blood from one person to another person. But many years ago, people don't understand that. So that's mainly for hepatitis B, mainly transmitted by blood, but also possible by other body fluid. So still, like people got virus, like people touching the virus, or maybe got blood transplant, for a long term, maybe no symptoms. So that's pretty dangerous situation. They don't know they have illness. They didn't prevent him to transmit for others and didn't go to the treatment. But later on, the symptoms show up. So we say hepatitis B cause the symptoms, cause the clinical symptoms during acute stage or acute time. So pretty similar like hepatitis A. We're talking about jaundice. We're talking about people sick and people poor appetite. All the symptoms people still have. And abdominal painful and skin itchiness, maybe low fever. Pretty similar like hepatitis A. And some people can cure it. Some people can cure it. Like still totally recovered. Still totally recovered. But some of the people may be changing to chronic. So chronic hepatitis B, still some people maybe no symptoms. They didn't know they still have hepatitis B until they go to laboratory tests or maybe physical body examinations, and then they find they still have hepatitis B virus. Some people may be just chronic symptoms there, poor appetite, poor digestion, people easily tired, sometimes people like low fever for long term. And chronic hepatitis B pretty easily changing to another kind of situation or illness we'll talk about pretty soon there. Fabric kind of changing happens in the liver. So that's some for chronic hepatitis B. And we say some people totally no symptoms, but they carried hepatitis B virus. They will have chance to transmit their hepatitis B to other people. Even they don't have symptoms, but they can get other people hepatitis B infections. So that's mainly about hepatitis B. Like hepatitis A, cure it is cured, but hepatitis B, they will have chronic problems. So people carry hepatitis B for long term. So that's about hepatitis A and hepatitis